Hello dog lover, in this video I'm going to share with you and teach you and show you how you can teach your Beagle to walk off leash. All that and more coming up. Hello dog lover, my name is Saro. I'm a dog owner and also Beagle owner, also educate dog owners. If this is your first time, welcome. If you want to become an educated dog lover and have a healthy and happy, well-behaved dog, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell icon as well, so you will get notified as soon as I post my next video. Luckily, I'm a Beagle lover. I have had Beagles most of my life. At the moment, I have Harvey, and recently I lost Jonah, my older Beagle. So I'm very familiar with this breed and how you can teach your Beagle to walk off leash. It's not an easy task. I'm a dog trainer. It took me a while to get the results that I wanted, but it's possible. And it all depends on how you plan and how you start training your dog to get the results that you want. Before we get started, here's a short video of Harvey enjoying off-leash hike so you can get an idea of how beautiful and how enjoyable it is to have a dog or a Beagle who can be off-leashed. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. So let's get started. So how do we train our Beagle to be off leash? So most of the time you have a Beagle who's a puppy, or you have an adult dog and you want to start training your dog to be off leash. In either way, you're going to have to use the same process. This generalizes the idea of off-leashing a Beagle, but understanding the fact that it takes time for a Beagle and you to learn and train a Beagle to be off leash, that's the part that you have to accept and understand. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time to get results. The idea here is to have your Beagle, whether it's puppy or an adult dog, on a leash for a year. You have to have your dog on a leash for a year in order to get results. This applies to any dog actually. Most dog owners, they go too fast and they off-leash their dog or their Beagles too early. You have to practice and train and teach your dog and have complete control over your Beagle for a year, and then move into the next level, which is having your Beagle on a long leash and allowing your Beagle to drag that leash for another 3 to 5 months to make sure and to bulletproof their off-leash skills. And after that, you need few months also just to make sure that your Beagle is really off-leash trained, and then off-leash your dog. So from the time that you decide to have your Beagle off-leash till the day that you will have your Beagle off-leash, maybe a year and a half or so till it happened. Now, in my case, where I'm a dog trainer and I'll focus on training my Beagles every day, I had Harvey on a leash for 6 months, and Jonah for about a year and a half. So it takes time to get results. That's the number one fact that you have to understand and accept. So what do you do during this 1 year, year and a half? You focus on improving the leash walk, so your Beagle is able to walk properly on leash without pulling you, without dragging you, without behaving badly, without causing you any headache, and walking with you on a loose leash properly. Meanwhile, you're training your dog obedience as well. So there are 3 levels of obedience in general: the basic obedience, intermediate level, and advanced level. The basic level is done in the house, in your home, in your living room. The intermediate level is introduced outside of your house, in, let's say, in the backyard, on the streets, or in the parks that are not really busy. And the advanced level of obedience happens in the dog parks or in the parks that are really busy. Now the other thing is that you want to focus on improving and bulletproofing obedience as well. So your focus during this year and a half is improving the walk and the obedience. If you do all this, it will help you to get results faster and better results as well. So one of the tips that I share with my clients and dog lovers, and I've also mentioned it in my book, A Dog's 5 Essential Needs, it's that when you off-leash your Beagle and your Beagle takes off, that means it's not ready to be off-leashed yet. Most dogs, most Beagles, if you off-leash them, they want to be right by you, around you. And that's a sign that they love being around you. They accepted the fact that this is where I'm supposed to be. And they understand that this is the safe zone for me to be, not over there. Now the other rule is that if you're going to off-leash your dog during this year and a half, you want to make sure that you're off-leashing your Beagle only in a safe, fenced area. So your Beagle cannot run away, because Beagles, they follow their nose. That's what they're bred for. That's what they're being designed for. They will follow their nose and just go. And then you have to spend hours or days finding them. And that's not fun. Now the last thing that I suggest you to do is focus on teaching your Beagle the heel command. The heel command teaches your Beagle to have its head up and walk beside you, rather than putting its nose down and following a scent or following or sniffing. So you want to keep your Beagle's head up. So heel is a good command that you can teach your dog. So if you want to teach your dog heel command, I have a video that I show you and teach you how to do it. I'm going to link that video right here. You can go ahead and watch that. Just in general, understand that if you want to teach your Beagle to walk properly off leash, your Beagle needs to have a proper walk on leash. So focus on improving your Beagle's walk on leash Allow your Beagle do whatever it wants so it doesn't get stressed. Let it sniff, let it do whatever it wants other than pulling on the leash. So you want your Beagle to be able to and to be free to do whatever it wants other than pulling on the leash and being reactive or not responding to your command or cues. So these are all my tips about how to teach your Beagle to walk off leash. If you have any questions, leave those questions in the comments area. And remember, if you want to become an educated Beagle owner and have a great dog, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell icon as well so you will get notified as soon as I post my next video. Until next time, have fun with your dog.